Hi, Wendy here from wendybottrell.com. Today we're going to carry on our conversation. We'll include the benefits of the 16-8 intermittent fasting protocol. This is how we've chosen to practice intermittent fasting for the past year. It's been simple to do because we just calculate the time between dinner and the first meal for the following day. And we'll get into the details in a minute. So check out the benefits of this fasting protocol. When we began this practice last year, we heard this. If there is one intermittent fasting protocol that most people tend to try, it's probably the 16-8 protocol, also called LeanGains. The 16-8 fasting protocol is good for beginners because you don't have to go as long between eating periods. Many people struggle with intermittent fasting that requires going 24 hours or longer without eating or drinking anything, so this can be a good one to start with. The benefits of the 16-8 protocol. Ease of following this protocol is one of the main benefits. You aren't having to go 24 hours between meals, which can be very hard for some people. Me for sure. This is what is involved in the warrior diet or the eat stop eat method of intermittent fasting. With the LeanGains or 16-8, you're only going 16 hours without eating. Keep in mind, a lot of this is while you're sleeping. So there's just a few hours in the morning and a few hours in the evening when you're not eating while awake. You can reduce your hunger as your body becomes accustomed to the protocol and burn all the stubborn fat your body has been holding on to. Don't forget the convenience of only eating 8 hours out of the day as well, instead of trying to plan and schedule meals every few hours. We will put a link in to some really good information and ideas for the 16-8 protocol from mindbodygreen.com. So that link will be in the show notes. How to do the 16-8 protocol. This is one of the simplest intermittent fasting protocols, which is why it also happens to be one of the most popular. If you think about it, going 16 hours without eating really isn't a huge stretch. Think about the weekends when you plan to go to brunch at lunchtime. You probably don't eat until noon or 1 in the afternoon. Depending on when you ate the night before, that might easily be 16 hours later or longer. You just need to schedule your meals accordingly so that you eat for 8 hours, then fast for the next 16 and repeat. Tips for doing the 16-8 fasting protocol. If you're new to intermittent fasting or just this protocol, here are some tips that can help. Consider fasting more in the morning. With an 8-hour eating window, you can choose to schedule it during any time, then fast for the following 16 hours. If you tend to munch at night or like going out with friends in the evening, you might be better off starting fasting late than skipping breakfast and eating a late lunch the following day. Skip all calories. While you should definitely have water during the fasting hours and you can have coffee and tea, skip everything with calories. This includes the creamer and the bulletproof coffee. If you are feeling faint or ill, or just like flavored coffee, a little creamer or a cup of broth, it won't hurt, but it's really better to stick to no calories. Make sure you give your body time to adjust. The 16 hours of fasting might be difficult for a few days, but you'll soon get used to it. Soon you won't even get hungry until those eating windows. Now, when I first started the practice of fasting, I didn't want to feel so stressed about it in the beginning. I made the choice in the beginning, if I felt really hungry, I would push myself to do the 16-hour fast. However, if I got feeling too stressful about being hungry, I would eat. And then I would begin to notice why I was feeling hungry on that day. Was I more stressed? How was my sleep? What did I have for dinner? All of these gave me the stick-to-itiveness with the fasting in the beginning. A year later, I've noticed that I don't even think about eating first thing in the morning now. I go out for my walk each morning fasted and it feels good. Most days I just walk. However, there are a couple of days a week where I might do some short spurt runs over my hour walk, or I might come home and do a short HIIT training session. I'll put a link into the HIIT trainings that I use. But when you are starting an intermittent fasting practice, start with 12 hours and work up to the 16. The benefits will come in the consistent practice of intermittent fasting. At least this has been my experience. Share any ideas or questions you might have in the comments below. Be sure to get in touch with us and let us know your questions or how we can help you. And we'd love for you to subscribe to our newsletter, and we'll share the link in the comments, in the show notes. Sorry. So I'm Wendy, wendybottrell.com. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.